Good day. I'm going to show you how to put a bass line in to GarageBand underneath the chord progression. I already pre-recorded a chord progression here. And my chords are, you can always do this, remember that, select the chord, it'll tell you right there. It's a D, to a G, to a D, to an A. To keep a simple bass line, I'm going to play those notes of the chords, the same note as the chord value. That strengthens the chord, it strengthens the harmony of what you're doing with your piano or your guitar or whatever is playing your chords in your song. A rule to follow is you look where your chord is and don't play the same register as your chord. So you see this right here. This is a D and it exists near D3. So you don't want to play your bass in the same register, and I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to make a bass sound now. You got stuff to choose from. For now, I'm just going to use a bass guitar. Those are under bass. Some people like using bass synths, which is in synthesizer and then bass. I do that too. But for now, I'm just going to use a guitar. Bass guitar, I mean. All right, now, back to what I was saying. What did I just do? Oh, silly me. I just turned the piano into a bass instead of just making a new track. Okay, here we go. There's always tomorrow. Do 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 do. There we go. All right. I'll show you what I was saying. Now, this is my bass. Like I said, D3. Let's find out where D3 is on your keyboard. This is off limits for your bass. Listen. Not good enough. You want to go at least an octave lower. You see where I'm playing there? Just find the next D. And a good thing to know is that a 4-string electric bass, the lowest note you can hit is this guy. Alright? And if it's a 5-string bass, it can go down to a low B. You see after that it starts to sound muddy. See, listen to that. You can almost, it doesn't have any presence. It just sounds like a floppy mess. But I can play that D. I can play this D. I'm going to choose this one. So my bass line is D to G, D to A. And if you want, you can add a little rhythm in there. I'll show you what I mean. All right? And as simple as that. Clean up your mistakes. Quantize it by hand if you want to. You can look at things. If things are late or early, you can fix them. If you already had a drum pattern in there, you might want to play the bass along with the drums. Kind of follow the rhythm of the drums, but the notes of the chords. And it's that simple. Remember, bass sound at least one octave lower than the piano. You want it below it. The bass is in the bass register. Look. I don't know why it does this. There, see? There's your clef. See this? This is, you guys don't know about music, but when you see this, that means those are bass notes that you're playing. If you see this, see? That's the treble clef. That means those notes are higher up. Sometimes piano parts are in both clefs. That happens. But but the bass needs to be down below, and you want it below. The piano does that when it's handling those bass lines. But when you separate it, if it's a guitar or just a piano and you want to use a bass guitar, the bass needs to be down there. All right, that's probably too much talking, but it's that simple. I'm stopping the recording.